Alright guys, Swirly here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the character buffs, the balance adjustment that's coming out on August 4th. So it's going to be character stats, motion skills, and traits. So all these first ones are going to be increased to health, attack, and defense stats. Mostly the biggest important ones are going to be time skip Luffy, time skip Sanji. I personally like the stat buff for Garp, so that's going to be awesome. For the adjusted motions, Paramount War Luffy, his attacks are going to connect more easily, and he's going to have Nullify Stagger on his skill 1, which I've been saying that ever since he came out, that he needed Nullify Stagger on that, so that's a big buff for him right there. Alright, next are the skill changes. Time skip Zoro, cooldown is faster by 5 seconds, and it's 100% chance to stun on his skill 2 now, which that is actually a huge buff for him, because before it was just 50. Time skip Nami, both her skills are getting better cooldown of 2 seconds and 3 seconds, not too big of a buff. Sabo, he's Blue Defender Sabo, getting a 5-second skill 1 cooldown. They could have done a little more than that, in my opinion. Usopp getting 7 seconds of cooldown on his skill 1. Chopper, skill 1, 8 seconds? That's the speed buff skill, not the healing. Frankie, his skill 2 is getting 3 seconds of cooldown. Not too big of a buff, but I do really love his skill 2. And Brook, his skill 2, his offensive skill, 15 seconds. That's big. I don't know why it was a whole minute to begin with anyways. Bounce Man, he's actually getting damage buff and skill 2 cooldown, so that's pretty good buffs for him. Sanji, his skill 2 is going to be healing more, so that's pretty good. I know his healing wasn't as good as some of the other characters. Holiday Robin, her clone's going to have double the health and quicker cooldown, so that's actually pretty good, so it'll take more than one hit. So that'll help out that. Alright, Bartholomew, he's getting a 20 attack increase to his skill 1. Not too much. Hina's getting some pretty good buffs. A 50 damage increase to her skill 1 and 5-second cooldown on skill 2. Lion Song Zoro, just a 50-point attack buff on his skill 1. Then Bellamy, Basil Hawkins, and Holiday Frankie are just getting skill cooldowns. Pretty standard, so they're still not going to be used too much. So the adjustment to traits, Robin, time skip Robin, she's going to be recovering 20% of her health when she does skill 2 instead of 10, which is super good. And Jinbei, oh my gosh, instead of doing 10% more damage, he's going to be doing 30% more damage to power users, so that's big. Whole Cake Sanji, when you down an enemy, instead of boosting your speed by 30% for 6 seconds, it's going to be 10 seconds. Bartholomew, instead of boosting defense by 20%, it's going to be 30%. I think the standard should be 30. Lion Song Zoro, so instead of your strength is less than 30, you get the 300% crit. It's when one of your teammates are KO'd. Then Vivi, when your strength is less than 30%, boost the cooldown of skill 1 by 50% is changed to when your health is above 70, so it reversed. Bonnie, she actually got some capture speed now, so that's actually a pretty crazy buff. Basil Hawkins, so he got 5% more skill 1 cooldown and 1% more of a chance to dodge without taking damage when he's attacked. And lastly, Holiday Frankie. He got 5% more cooldown on his skill 1 when you use his skill 2. And lastly, Hina's bind is now 4 seconds instead of 3 seconds. Alright guys, let me know what you think of the buffs. I'm pretty excited about Hina's buffs because she's almost a 6-star for me. But guys, I will see y'all next time.